Alrighty, welcome everyone. Welcome to Anonnie's Temple. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess for the prophecy reading. You already know where you are and you already know what it is. Thank you for joining me. Glory be to the highest creator of all things for the inheritances of my spiritual, physical, and psychic gifts, which I inherit fully and completely and also allow to continuously grow and strengthen. Thank you, Most High Divine Creator, for our connection is strong and my blessings are true. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I call in the angels, archangels, divine guides, and guardians of the highest light, of love, of the highest frequency of love, as I deliver this prophecy reading for the divine collective of all beings, to the highest and greatest good of my own and to all, and to the harm of none. Thank you, Most High Divine Creator. Ashe. So all I need to tell you, I'm a little hesitant to let this energy fully in because it feels like someone is very turned on by you. And so I'm a bit hesitant to actually read on this energy because I don't like it's just a thing. Like I don't really like it when readers they like tap into other people's sexual or sensual energy like that. Like I feel like that is a frequency that is so private. But it definitely kind of seems like someone is really growing in their attraction towards you. Okay. Yeah, we have the star. So let's sing, y'all. Yes, we have the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the World. This is someone who watches you on the internet. So they know you from a public persona. That's what they're telling me. And that's what he is saying, that he knows you from a public persona. Seven of Pentacles, he could watch something that is growing or something that you're developing. This Emperor could also be a developer himself. I heard Bambi. This person could feel like you have Bambi type energy, like big eyes, innocent, cutesy, but still sensual. Like maybe you have like a cutesy side to you. What do you want with this? In some ways, it could be like Jigglypuff. You know how Jigglypuff is adorable and round and cute? But if you piss Jigglypuff off or if you interrupt her sleep, she'll start whacking on you. She'll start whacking on you. And then when you're unconscious, she'll draw a marker on your face. I must say, it's actually a bit difficult, not difficult, but it's actually a bit new for me to tap into an energy like this because I don't normally read people's sexual attraction to each other. I'm not that type of reader. I don't really like tarot readers who say shit like that anyway. Like, ooh, he is burning up inside for you. He wants you in this position. It's like, girl, don't even tap into somebody's private sex life like that. I'm hearing the dinosaur. This person could be starring in some remake of a dinosaur movie. I don't think it's Jurassic Park. It's giving me some type of like night at the museum energy. I also heard the name Bradshaw. Okay, what am I going to tap into today? All right, let's see what's going to come through. I'm feeling like a bit high, a bit giggly, and I'm not like intoxicated whatsoever. But it's kind of this feeling of almost like having a date where you spend overnight at a museum or at an art museum or a historical museum. You know how they have those types of events for adults where you can like have a couple of drinks and sleep over at a museum? The two of you could actually be colleagues turned into lovers because they're reminding me of Janine and Gregory from Abbott Elementary, when they had that episode where the kids did a sleepover at the museum. So the two of you could be like colleagues who are interested in each other or just coworkers in the same field of work. I must tell you, there's something about this energy that feels very titillating, I think. And it's a bit nerve wracking to tap into it. Like, oh, okay, do I fully indulge in this? It's almost like something, the energy feels so decadent that I only want to give myself like 5 or 10% of it at first. It's so decadent that I feel like I want to warm myself up to it. It's as though you don't get into a jacuzzi or a hot tub or just a hot tub or excuse me, a tub with like hot running water in it immediately because like it's gonna burn, it's gonna be hot. But if you start to ease your way into it, your temperature gets used to how hot and sultry and sensual something is feeling here. On the other hand, some of you may actually just step right into a tub that has hot water and I feel like no matter what and on either pathway that you decide to take this, you're going to get used to the temperature of the heat in your life. I feel like what they're telling me here is maybe you have been celibate for quite some time, or maybe you don't do a lot of flirting. But I feel like something is changing here where there will be a lot of sexual tension that will be running through your body on a day to day basis. This reading is about expanding your capacity to feel sexuality, to feel sexual tension. Ooh, child, here we go. Here we go. Justice. I don't know. Child, they're going to have me tap into this. Let's see what it is. Strength card here. Let's see what it is. So, this reading is also about a connection to pleasure. So, some of you may have been overusing one formula that you use to feel pleasure in your life. This could be food, this could be overeating food, but there's some avenue to which you take pleasure or that you take to experience pleasure in your life. They are looking for you to expand that so that there are multiple areas that make you feel sensual or even sexually aroused, that there are several areas in your life that help you to feel aroused. This is about to become a common experience for you to feel aroused because remember that the energy of creation is a sexual force. And so, as you are creating here, perhaps you've been creating through effort or through diligence or through work or effort, so to speak. But there are other pathways to travel to get to creation, and that is through pleasure. The pleasure of touch, the pleasure of smell, the pleasure of sight, the pleasure of taste, right? Hearing something that is pleasing. So I feel here that you're about to be more multidimensional in your experiences of creation, which then leads for you to have more sensory experiences in your life. I'm just I'm getting this like energy here. I feel like my guides are more comfortable talking about this than I am. Okay. I'm feeling here like dancing with someone, like going out on the dance floor and a lot of tension starts to build. And you know how you can tell when two bodies are interested in becoming one by how they dance with each other. I feel here like there's about to be a form of like a mating dance that comes in for you. And it's going to remind you on a day to day about how sexually appealing you are and how sexually appealing your life can be. Don't mind me while I stim. Okay, I guess I'll tap back into this. What would you have here, Divine? Yes, like they're showing me. Sorry, I need to get used to reading this type of energy. Okay, they're showing me that someone enters your life and their entire, I don't want to say their entire life is about pleasure, but you'll be able to see how they have a particular, or perhaps even a healthier, maybe in your eyes, so to speak, or a more intermingling dance that they have with pleasure in their life than what you do at this point in time. It's as though someone comes in and they want you to know that they want to feel you. Like it's someone who comes in and they're saying, yes, like I want to touch you. I feel like this person is saying, I want to feed you. I want to touch you. I want to please you. Like someone is very willing, open, and able. Okay, excuse me. They're very willing. Don't have me be saying Willie on this channel right now. Okay. This person is very open, capable, and willing, okay, to like explore sexual experiences with you, but to also be the focal point of that exploration for you. Okay. I don't know if this person is English because they're trying to make jokes about the word Willie, and I'm just not going to go there. Okay. Okay. Gosh, no. I don't know what this is. It's kind of like, no. I don't know. It's not necessarily resistance. It's just kind of like, it's kind of like chaotic good caution. You know, maybe it's really just been quite some time or quite a bit of time since someone has made you feel very sexually appealing and attractive. So you like, they're referencing me in my day-to-day life. Like I can go outside and plenty of people call me beautiful and pretty, but there's something else about having a targeted experience with one other person for the purpose of sexual pleasure or just for the purpose of experiencing pleasure in life. That's what I feel like you're about to come into. Okay. I'm not appreciating the choice of words here. Okay. They keep messing with me. Maybe this partner of yours or you are a sapiosexual because there seems to be a lot of chitter chatter or teasing back and forth verbally, saying things that could be innuendos, like saying things that could have double meanings. I'm also feeling that this masculine works out his arms a lot for some reason, or he could have been exercising a lot more frequently or something like this. Like, I feel like the sexual energy that you bring to him is this motivation to get in tip-top shape. I'm reading this. Okay. So like, yes. So what he's showing, sorry. Okay, I'm going to get through this. Nobody's going to watch this, bruh. Okay. I'm going to get through this. So I feel here like this masculine, he's like showing me that because he gets to express like this sexual, energetic, and pleasure exchange with you, that it makes him want to like be, I don't know, like he feels like it does something to his testosterone levels or something like this, where he starts to feel motivated to like go to the gym after work, or he feels motivated to exercise a bit more, or he's starting to like lift heavier. Like there's something about the energetic life force exchange, but he's saying with a beautiful woman. Okay, that's what he's saying. There's something about the energetic life force exchange that he has, like with pleasure with you as his feminine, that kind of motivates him or gives him some moxie or something like this. Okay. Okay. This is also feeling quite committed. Like this is still feeling monogamous here. This because it feels like I'm choosing one person as the focal point, as like the one energetic hub for this intermingling of pleasure between two bodies, two lives, two people, two minds, right? Two hearts, two souls. That's how it feels. I'm also hearing for some reason that this masculine could be a butcher. Okay, I'm hearing that this masculine, he's also telling me something about wine and chocolate. Like, I feel like he could be a butcher or he's learning how to butcher an animal or something like this recently. Like, I don't know if it's like a cow or a pig, but he is learning how to do something like this. And he's showing me, like, I feel like he wants to introduce you not just to pleasure, like, as in like ornography, like that starts with a P. Not like that type of pleasure. It's something about like, first, I'm going to give you wine. Then we're going to eat chocolate. Then we'll get like oil to like rub on each other's bodies. Then we'll do a massage. Like, there's an entire play, or like, I want to say like theatrics of temptation. This person wants to introduce you to the theatrics of pleasure and temptation. Okay. Gosh, I'm feeling the channeling now. And I must tell you that I'm a bit resistant to the energy coming in, but I'm going to do my best here. Okay. I even feel here, like, I don't know if this is for you, but I feel like the two of you may like even dress up in some type of personas and like go out. I don't know if it's like this man wears eyeliner or he does something, but whatever. Okay. I feel like there's something here where it's like, they're telling me that once a night per week, you will go somewhere to like express your sexuality. I don't know. Ciao. Okay. Opa. Okay. It's amazing me right now how my guides are speaking with this energy with such ease, and yet I'm the one in the human form with the physical body experiencing resistance here. They don't even have a body, but yet I decide to have a body and I'm resisting this message. Okay. Oh, okay. It's okay. Okay, but frankly, I'm going to tell you this. I see the two of you. I don't know if it's like joining some type of club. I don't know if it's like some of you like to. Okay, what I'll say here is how do I say this? You're joining a club, perhaps with this person. I'm just going to add some tentative vocabulary to this. And it's not particularly that you are swingers, as though everybody in this club has sexual intercourse with each other, but it's something along the lines of it creates opportunity for the exploration of sexuality within a dyad. But it's like a group of people who are agreeing to do this in their own dyads, coming together as a group. What the fuck is this? Bro. I don't think I'm going to go live tonight. Sorry about the poll, y'all. If this is the energy, I do not think I'm going to go live, especially when the sun goes down. Ciao. Okay. I feel like this may quite literally be your energy the first time you walk into this establishment, or, like, I feel like this person is going to ease you into this. So it's not as though you're going to jump off the deep end into the pool or what have you. I feel like this person, he sees it as a blossoming. So it's not going to go too fast. It's not going to go too slow. He's saying you're the tempo keeper. Like, you're the timekeeper, he's saying. Ooh. So it's going to move at the pace that you would like. But as I am peering across the timeline, I'm mentioning different points in time that will come with greater points of time between them, right? So I am referencing markers of experiences here. I feel like it will begin in the home. It will begin with each other, then it will begin in the home that you have with each other. And then I feel here that somehow your sex life will be, I'm sorry. I'm feeling somehow there will be this type of club that you will join where there will be some more public affairs when it comes to, or public interactions when it comes to your sexual life with this partner. That was a lot to get out. Okay. If you would like, there could be an entity. What the fuck? There could be an entity here who is interested in supporting this your sexual expression. But why is it an entity? Why is it an entity? It's like an I'm trying, divine. Okay, I'm gonna get there. If they're saying if it feels easier, you can imagine them as an animal. Like you can imagine it or this entity as the energy of a bunny rabbit, right? Like bunny rabbits are cute and adorable, but they also procreate at like astounding rates. If that is easiest for you, if it would be if it would be what you would like to be yours. That's what this entity is saying. There's no like crossing over your boundaries. There's no like possession here. That's not the case. This is simply some type of interdimensional entity and being that would like to help you to inflame your sexual desires that will actually that will actually then inform your creative force. So I feel like you're actually reaching another level of creation. Okay? That's what they're showing me here. Like it's almost like you have passed a threshold and you are opening into the next threshold, which is the entertainment of sexuality as a creative force as well. I haven't even pulled these cards over yet. If we get the Ace of Wands, I'm done. Okay? I'm telling you, if we get the Ace of Wands in this bitch, I'm done. Okay, what do we have? The Knight of Wands. Oh, and the star flipped over. We have the Knight of Wands. You see how they play with me? We have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Are you a bit all work and no play? Has that been your life lately? I understand this because it's important for you to make money, for you to be stable. But I feel here that there's a recognition of I feel here that there's a recognition of a being who would like to come into your auric field, who would like to be known by you to bring in more pleasurable experiences into your life. And it's a little more than smelling flowers or walking in nature or maybe eating your favorite plate of food. It's like there's this interdimensional, there's this being, there's two different. There's the interdimensional entity that would like to help you express yourself more sexually. But then there's also a being who has a physical form. This is the man, okay, who would like to come into your auric field so that you two can co-mingle. You know, I was just like having a bowl of cereal before this. I was having a bowl of cereal, working on a presentation. Then it's like I decide to go live. I come on here and I'm reading about co-mingling in the cereal. Okay. So let's try pulling a couple of other cards, please. I feel here like the two of you will have some type of like public kink. Okay. I feel like that's all that oh my gosh, with the devil and strength. With the Ace of Cups. Yo, you better stop. You better stop. I don't know if I want to read about this. Okay. Show me. High Priestess. Yeah, someone here is really ready to communicate with you telepathically. Let me see what they're showing me here with this. This person keeps saying, like, why do you deny me? Like, this person knows that you two are able to communicate spiritually or metaphysically or telepathically in some type of way. They know this. And I feel like they're ready for you to take this cape off or to reveal the red dress that you have under this cape. I feel here, this person, it's almost like, oh my goodness. I feel here like this person is saying in some ways, like, hey, they can hear your thoughts. So why do you show up so coy? Okay. Oh my gosh. He's kind of saying, like, I know what you're thinking. But it's just he says that he knows what you're thinking, but this is what it is. This is what it is, okay? He knows what you're thinking, but he can also somewhat tell that you may be afraid to ask for it. So it's like he wants to come in and show you, like, how you can ask for it and he's ready to give it. And you know what's interesting, because they're reminding me of all of these tarot readings that talk about, like, the emperor spoils you, and this is an emperor and king of pentacles, so he will spoil you. And it's like, ask and it is given. He'll give you anything that you want. But I also feel here that he will give you some type of, he gives you like room to grow into the parts of yourself, or to expand the parts of yourself where you were too afraid to ask. And you know how closely related asking is to pleasure? So I feel here like you'll ask for maybe a physical item, but I feel like he knows deep down that there's something else that you want to ask him for. And I think he's going to be incredibly patient as you learn to ask for it from him. Look at like the little devil here that he has under his staff as well. You know what I think that he likes? This is ridiculous. The fuck is you know what I think he likes? I think he likes delayed gratification. Because you see how the devil here is under his staff. Like, I feel like he likes the temptation, but he enjoys letting temptation simmer and then boil and then burst. The fuck? We have the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Like, y'all are showing up together. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Oh. Then we have the Three of Wands that came out. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else that is here. I feel like there may be some type of like cultural difference, because what I'm experiencing, I think, with like the resistance be difference. Like, you know how in France or something like this, people are a lot more comfortable with nudity, or how in Italy maybe people are a lot more comfortable with public displays of affection. I feel here like you may come from a culture that's a bit more reserved when it comes to expressing sexuality or sensuality, whereas this person has a lot that is more normalized around those themes in his life. Okay? Hierophant, Three of Wands. Temperance. Thank you. Thank God. They're like, yeah, you could chill out. Okay. Okay, let's try the gold tarot here. Page of Swords to the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this person is looking at you as though you are like the mother of their children. Page of Swords and the Ten of Cups. It's peculiar how this person may even have a list that about you. Okay. Like they're showing me he's at his desk and he makes like a T chart and he has a list over here and a list over here. And he's like trying to figure out like you. I feel like he could even be trying to weigh the options between some opportunity in his career or coming towards you and creating a family. And I think he's trying to actually connect the dots to figure out how can he also have an overlay between pursuing you as a woman of his dreams, okay, as a woman of his desire, and also continue in some type of career sector that he has right now, that he has going for him right now. Oh my gosh. Listen, I got other shit to do today. I can't be on this energy. All right. You know what? I'm so tired of how my guys mess with me. Didn't I say something about public? Ace of Wands and like a public group or a public community? Child, and the Page of Pentacles again to the Six of Pentacles. Why? Why are you giving me this message right now? If I get the Nine of Swords, why are you giving me this message right now? They gave me the Six of Pentacles again. They said, because you want this. It may just be that right now it seems very unorthodox and strange, but I guess maybe at some point in the future or whatever is coming into you, like this is an area of life where you are impoverished. And you may not know how impoverished or thirsty you really are. What the hell? I'm not keeping this one up. No way in hell. Whoever hit the notification bell and you are here, you are very lucky. Because I don't think I've ever done a reading on someone's sexual energy like this. Gosh, they got, well, what do you want me to do with this? Eight of Cups? Okay. Okay. We have the Temperance here and the Page of Cups. I think that I don't have to close the message, but they're saying like if you want to take a break, that's okay, because this is a lot of new energy for me to channel. It literally feels like I'm standing in some different type of universe or something like this. Like it's like you're swimming in water that you've never been in before. So they're just kind of giving me a Page of Cups and a Temperance. Like, we basically have told you everything that you can handle right now. And if I want to take a break, I can. All right, y'all, let me know in the chat. Should we take a break? Should we take a break? Should I go live at 8 p.m.? Who knows what's going to happen at that time? Who knows? Here's the thing. We have the Star coming out again, the Devil, the King of Swords, and the Hermit. I'm not getting negative energy from the Devil whatsoever. Like, I feel like this is the sexual energy, like the energy of temptation and that type of energetic exploration. I feel here like they're saying there's still a lot more for you to discover within your own self. I even feel here like there's some type of experiences you may have with this person that is like liberatory for you, like liberating. Like they're showing me something here about like in the mind, maybe it will help you be a little less rigid in the way that you're thinking. It's something here like the exploration of sexuality with this person is liberating for you. And it helps to liberate your mind specifically. I don't know if perhaps you're a bit, I don't like rigid or stoic or something, but it kind of helps you to be a bit more, and look at how she's naked. It kind of helps you to be a bit more like playful, less serious. more present. I don't know if the two of you are gonna like go running naked in the woods or some shit. Like, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna try to tap in one more time. There you are again, Queen of Pentacles. I think that you will enjoy this. So despite what you may be recoiling from at this point in time, I think that you will actually enjoy this, and it will help you to learn other aspects of who you are that would not have happened if you didn't try this. The star with the Queen of Pentacles here is like you start to learn more of your identity and who you are. They're even telling me there's something about like, what is this? There's something about this group that this man is in, and he goes out, or it's not him specifically, but any individual member. As soon as a member of this group is either like single for a certain amount of time, or if they join this group and they're single, it's like they have to, they're saying they have to leave the group. So they can't go to any of these other meetings that happen once per week or whatever until they find a partner. And then they find a partner and then they bring that partner into the group. This sounds a bit cultish, Divine. Five of Swords, death and strength. It's not, though. That's the weird part. So I'm at a bit of a loss of words of how to name or categorize a group like this. But I feel here it's like, I don't know, like someone's introducing you to their vampire coven or some shit. Like, I don't like, that's intense. Okay. I think that's an extremity. That's an extreme way to describe it. But I feel like that's what my mind could even have access to right now. Okay. Thank you. Could I have 3? Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Sun and the Ace of Cups. Like, this is something that is very pleasurable to you. Like, it makes you very, very happy. It even like makes you feel happier than what you could have imagined. Maybe this is even something that your heart space has been calling out for you to fulfill. There's just something here about how it makes the way that you love, like the love that you feel, it makes you feel happy and free and liberated. Like running or riding a horse naked through the sun, through the fields. Okay? Page of Pentacles again, and the Knight of Pentacles. Ciao. Not only will you feel liberated, but I think that you will be someone who will actually be curious about what this type of, they keep saying the word coven, but I feel like that's going to have a really, really bad connotation to it. I feel here like not only is this something that you enjoy and it makes you feel fulfilled and loved and all of that goodness, but I feel here like you will even learn about it. So let's say that perhaps this is like people who come together to read about like tantric sexual practices. I see there being a layer here where you go from being a novice with the Page of Pentacles to being a Knight of Pentacles. Like you start to become not necessarily an expert, so to speak, but you take your knowledge to the next level. Like you study. That's what the Page of Pentacles is here. Like you learn about something, you commit to something, then you study, you learn about it. Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. Somebody is going to come through. We're going to take this. Oh, Emperor in the reversed in 10 of Wands. Interesting. Someone's going to come through and just immediately just say like, oh, can I take you out for a cup of coffee? Just immediately like addressing that they are interested in you and making that known to you. Okay. And I'm going to tell you once more, this person is very patient. So, although it may seem like their directedness to showing their interest in you is direct, they're not going to rush you at all. It's I don't. It's kind of like this energy. Why am I getting this? Give me a second. Why am I getting this? How do I say this? I wish that I had the terms to kind of like, I wish that I had the knowledge and the terms to describe this for you. This is giving me like a cuckold, the Emperor reversed with the Ten of Wands. But if we're not going to go there, okay, I feel like we've already gone many places today. But if we're not going to go there, this is an emperor who is feeling way too much tension and pressure, like they have to relieve it. And now they feel like it's the time to do so. Okay. So I feel like what I want to tell you here is this person respects your boundaries. They're not going to push you. They're not going to rush you. But I feel here like, how do I say, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords is somewhat like, I don't know if they want me to describe it as a lion, but it's not predatory, but it's kind of like you have been claimed. Okay? I'm not going to keep this one up. Who the hell am I reading today? I don't know. It's a lion. It's like a lion energy. But someone here feels like you have been claimed. You are theirs. You may not be touched by anybody else. And it's like, I feel like they're going to make this known to you. But in the ways that the two of you commingle and exchange energy, like he's going to be very patient with following your lead. It's like he'll follow your lead. This is like the cuckold type of energy. Like he's not going to be domineering towards you whatsoever, unless if that's like what you like. It's almost like, why? I think I'm going to close this out. I think I've had enough of this. Okay. I feel here what he's saying is like, you can literally just say, it's almost like, okay, it hits a certain hour of the night. Let's say it hits like, he just made fun of me for thinking 6 p.m. Let's say it hits the night and it's like 10 p.m. Okay? Strikes 10 or the clock strikes 12. He's going to turn to you and say, so what would you like me to do? That's the Wands reversed. That's the Ten of Wands energy with the Emperor reversed. Like he could be a very powerful person in his day to day, but he wants to be like, is that what we call it? He wants to be like devoted to you. I don't know what is with this like sexual liberation energy, but that's what's coming through. Okay? Can we do final messages, please? Like this video if I should keep this one up, y'all. Okay? Oh my gosh. This is too much. Listen. 2 of Cups to the rich guy. I don't know what to tell you, honey, but this is your divine counterpart. I don't know if some of you have left this message like it was too intense or you decided to skedaddle, but whoever has stuck around, you are somehow unbothered by the intensity of this energy that I am channeling for you right now, the intensity of this relationship and connection. It's like, okay, they're showing me here, my goodness, they're showing me here like, these types of practices are so foreign to me. They're showing me that you and this, what the fuck? Hold on. Actual money. Hold on. Do you want me to talk about that? We have destruction in the reversed. Oh my gosh, we have divine partner. Whoever this person is, they're your divine partner and the connection cannot be destroyed. This is crazy. They're literally saying trusted. Look at this. I just said, do you want me to say that? We have destruction in the reverse with divine partner and trusted. If and enamored. If that's not a yes, I don't know what is. Um there's something particular that the two of you may do. And I feel here like this emperor could also be a high priestess, just like how you are. I feel like this emperor and place the genders and how they resonate, okay? I feel like these two partners, you will have like a sex book. Okay, and there are a lot of details here that I feel like are very private, but there's something here about like having a mutual practice where the two of you have this book and you write down, both of you, in this book, like what you like, how it felt, like what you would want to try next time. Like it's almost like the two of you have this book of sexual exploration that you create together. Okay? It's like the two of you are writing your own sexual romance novel or something together, though, and then living it out. I feel like there is a bit of occultism here, or perhaps some magic here, or something. Place that part how it resonates, because he is showing up as a high priestess here. But and honestly, it sounds like a magical practice. But if you see it as something more innocent than that, it's really just a book that the two of you share, like a diary for your sexual experiences together, for the passion that the two of you feel towards each other. It's like a diary the two of you create. I need to get out of here. Oh my God. What is this, divine? What is the point of this message? Like, why do you want me to read this? Why do you want me to read this? Oh my gosh. How many more times does it have to come out? We got soulmate, two of cups. No, we got divine partnership or divine partner, two of cups, rich guy, twin flame. What is this now? Six of swords. Like, I think that you should get ready because you're entering into a new chapter in your life. And this twin flame is a part of it. He could have some type of haircut. Personally, I hate this haircut when men do this. But he could have this haircut where it's like shaved on the sides and then it's a bit longer on the top, where he has like an undercut or something like this. Is there anything else you want to show me? Okay. Let me be more specific. Masculine energy, okay? The masculine energy here, this King of Pentacles Emperor. What do you want to show me at this point in time? Thank you. My gosh. Interesting. And masculine, can you clarify this Ice Queen, please? North Node, wow. Clarify Ice Queen masculine. Thank you. And the Fool, wow. Okay. Hidden enemy and legal issues. Community, chakras, divine masculine, trash box, Ace of Pentacles, and high honor. The masculine is telling me here that in the beginning, he could have thought that maybe you were a bit cold or standoffish or a bit mean with the Ice Princess here or the Ice Queen. But what you'll notice, and especially because you're on the North Node here, that it's melting. I feel like this masculine is recognizing that you're not that way at all. It just takes some time for you to warm up to something. And he feels like he's the perfect person to do that for you. You're not like mean. You're not standoffish. You're not even ice cold. In fact, it's actually dripping. It's melting as we speak. And I think that he's saying that it kind of just seems like if he rubs you enough, you're, ew. Come on, come on, come on. He's kind of coming through like, if you add enough heat to the ice, it will melt. That's what he's saying. And that's the kind of what he is awakening to. He's seeing that you are truly a divine being, and maybe you protect your energy because of that. So you don't just let anybody join you on this North Node in this new chapter of your life. You don't just let anybody do that. Especially because you're rising in your energy here and you're about to start making a lot of money, or you are right now. So I think what's happening here is this masculine, and maybe there are others as well, who are recognizing that you truly have this halo surrounding you. And maybe there was some noise about how you were a bit rude or inaccessible, but that's not the case. It's because you have something that is so cherished over your life, cherished by the divine itself, that you protect it. So that's the masculine. Let's see what the feminine energy has to say. And then I'm going to close this out. Temperance. Okay, this deck wants to... add a bit here. Okay. Show me this here. What does the feminine energy feel here about this connection? Okay. We have 2. Karmic masculine flying monkey. Oh, shit. Show me. What does the feminine feel about this connection? House on the fence. What does the feminine feel about this connection? The Hermit. Interesting. Let me pull these. The Hermit, White Magic, Ace of Swords. What is this flying monkey karmic masculine here, please? Flying monkey karmic masculine. Show me this. This is how the feminine feels. Message, trash box. Oh my gosh. I don't think that the feminine is into it. It seemed like she was in the beginning though, but let's see. Enamored in the reversed. Oh my gosh. What is this? And then we have Jezebel on the fence. Interesting. Well, it seems like she liked it, though. It did seem like in the beginning that she liked this energy. So tell me what this is. Moving on the fence. 6 of Swords reversed. This is a different energy. Look at how the cards are changing. Divine guidance. Interesting. Show me more of the divine feminine. Divine feminine, please. Divination. Oh, shit. Divination and conflict. Okay. This is what I'm going to tell you. All of that imagining and all that energy that I felt in the beginning, I think that is what this masculine is imagining for you. I think that I described the fantasies that this masculine has about you and for you, where he wants to bring you, where he wants to take you, what he wants you to join. Maybe it really is a coven. I do not know, honey. But I think that this man is going to approach you. I think you've known this man before, And however things ended between the two of you, it really put it, how do I want to say this? It maybe left you feeling a little bitter, or it left a bitter taste in your mouth where you're not interested in this person. When this person reaches out, you're going to be like, what does that loser want? I'm so sorry, bruh. Message and trash box. Like when he reaches out, you're going to be like, what does that loser want? Haven't you bothered me enough? Flying monkey and karmic masculine. You're going to think that he's masculine. So there is some resistance here. And maybe that's why I should have listened to how I was feeling at the start of this reading. There is here when it comes to what this man is imagining for the two of you versus what it is that is truly in the cards, or what it is that the feminine truly wants. There is conflict. Okay. I feel here like there could even be some conflict energy showing up because this masculine has left a Jezebel energy and he is no longer living with her. Okay. Six of Swords on the fence house, moving on, Jezebel. It's almost like he could be packing as we speak, or he's packing up, or he's like preparing and getting ready to leave this Jezebel, to leave this home, to leave this marriage, whatever it was that he had with her. So I feel like the discrepancy here and the conflict in the divination is that you only know this person as someone who was in a relationship, or as someone who is a karmic masculine, someone who you maybe saw as a loser, or someone who you saw as like hypersexual with the Jezebel energy. That's the conflict here. So for the feminine, there's divine guidance, the Hermit, white magic, and Ace of Swords. If this person comes back around to you, I see you looking within, getting the truth, receiving divine guidance, and figuring out what to do to transmute the energy, or to figure out how you're going to respond to this person. So don't be worried if they come back around, okay? You'll be able to handle it. I just don't know what decision you're going to make. Let me ask this. Is this karmic masculine still karmic? Okay. We have gift in the reversed. Is he still karmic? Yo. Look at how the two of you are still mirroring each other's energy. Ice King, real love, commitment, and self-love. Let me tell you, this man, he's going to come through and he's going to tell you that he didn't appreciate you when you were in his life. He didn't experience you as a gift when you truly were this entire time. He's going to talk about, yeah, he's going to admit that he was an idiot. He's going to admit that he was doing some dumb karmic ass shit. I think you're going to look at the message that he has to send you and be like, is he for real? Is he serious? Like, what is up with this? But I don't know how to tell you this, feminine. I think when you go within and you receive divine guidance, you may actually get the communication that he wants a committed relationship with you. When he was messing around with other people, or when he disrespected you, is because he didn't love himself. So he has actually done the inner work to realize that he fumbled a gift. He fumbled the bag. He fumbled you. And he did that because he didn't like himself. He hated himself. Because if you have something precious and beautiful and good enter your life and you don't take care of it, that's at some level your own fault. The person who is precious and good isn't going to carry that with them. The person who messed up is going to carry that with them. So he's going to come around and show that he has grown in a greater appreciation that he has for himself, that he deserves good things, that he deserves love. And from that, he'll know how to treat it. He'll know how to experience it. He'll know how to treat you. He is showing up with real love, self-love, relationship, and he's showing up as your Ice King. Death. He's saying that he's not the same person. That's what he's going to say. Queen of Wands in the reverse to the Queen of Pentacles. He may even tell you, like, yeah, he got caught up with a Jezebel. Do you want to show us that? Emperor, do you want to show us that with this Queen of Wands? Yeah. He said 3 of Wands and ascending in the reverse. He quickly realized that it was the wrong direction to go in. He quickly realized that he was just indulging in his lower chakras, that he wasn't being or acting like his highest self. He quickly realized this. He said, I'm going to do final messages after this. Yeah, unbothered. Interesting. So it's like he realized that he went down this wrong pathway, was entertaining a Jezebel, then also realized that he wasn't doing any better for himself because he was entertaining this Jezebel or this Queen of Wands reversed. And then he looked over at you and he sees that you're building, making money, unbothered, in your own business, doing your own thing, growing naturally. So he's like, shit. He didn't pick the higher path, the higher pathway. I'm going to do final messages because I'd like to close this out. He wants to change his life because I think that even this partner is jealous of you. Okay. All right. Final messages, Macabre deck, please. I don't know what to title this or if I should even keep it up. Like this video or let me know in the comments if I should keep this up. Final messages, Macabre. My goodness me, we have the Sun and the Hierophant. My. The Sun and the Hierophant is a very rare combination of cards. I do not get this often at all. This is someone who has repented to the divine creator for their faults, maybe for their sins, for this gift card that's in the reverse. He has repented to the divine, and the divine has forgiven him. Seven of Swords and Death, yeah. I feel like he went to Source and he started to lay out all of his faults, all of his cheats, all of the things that he has done where he didn't show up when he was supposed to, the things that he's ashamed of, the ways that he was being a trickster or deceitful towards people. And I feel this man saying, divine, I lay it all out on the line for your forgiveness. I'm even hearing this man say, bring my honey bunny back to me. Oh my goodness. That's how he could see you. Someone's name could also be Graham because they're showing me like the Teddy Grahams, like the honey Grahams. Okay. We have the Death and the Seven of Swords here. The divine said, you must. What is this word? Abstinence. The divine said that he must. I feel like he had to practice abstinence, but this is coming through more for substances or drugs. Like he had to kick a habit. He had to prove his commitment to this enlightenment that the divine was ready to give him. The word is abstain. Okay, thank you. So he has had to abstain from certain things and show his commitment. And I think he has. The World. Oh, shit. Okay, let's do final messages, Gold Tarot. Who is this man to you? Final messages, Gold Tarot. Thank you. Sun. What is this? The Moon, Seven of Wands, and the World card reversed now. What is he doing here? Nine of Cups reversed. Final messages, please. Let me tell you something. When you left this man, or when he realized that he was with the Jezebel, I'm telling you, it was like he was left mortified. When he looked at the pathway that he chose with this Queen of Wands reversed, and then he finally checked on you in the Nine of Pentacles, I'm telling you, it was like a hit to the gut. That he chose some type of psychological wounding or an addiction or the status quo of how he always liked to do things that was overindulgence or overdoing something. He chose a karmic pathway. And I'm telling you, it's like he hasn't been able to shake it since. It's like he saw a ghost and it was himself. So now he is looking to close out the cycle that he's in with this karmic. He's closing it out now and defending his decisions and defending his movement forward. Strengthen the devil. With the Queen of Wands. I can't make that up, can I? Out of this or what? Because I'm not going to do this whole reading and you're going to be like, oh, well, I guess I'll go back to the Queen of Wands. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with the Queen of Wands now? Final messages, please. What are you doing with the Queen of Wands? Four of Wands and strength. Commitment, a long-term partnership with the Queen of Pentacles here. That's you. He is showing up as the King of Wands still, though, with the Seven of Pentacles, the Star, and Three of Cups. That's not exactly clear. Okay, well, he's telling me it is clear. Give me a second then. What is this Three of Cups energy? Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. He's telling me it's clear, but it's not coming through as clear to me what he's doing with this Queen of Wands. Let me know in the chat. Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers. It's like he's telling you not to worry about it. He doesn't want you to stress out about it. Not at all, because his past is over. But it's not clear. High Priestess. He keeps telling me it's clear, but I feel like it's not. Maybe in the chat or in the comments, you can let me know. Judgment. Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords reversed. Maybe that's what he wants to say. He has broken the binding that this Queen of Wands has put on him. He has gotten out of it. And that's the judgment call he's made. Let's do final messages now. Final deck, final messages, Kipperish. Thank you all for joining me at Anonnie's Temple. Six of Pentacles, mature woman. Manipulation, child? What in the hell? Nice guy. Chakras in the reversed. What is he trying to say here, the Moon? Here's the thing. This dude keeps talking, and I want to end the message, okay? Divine Masculine, Eight of Pentacles. It's just like there's a lot more that he wants to share. But the last thing that I'm going to mention here is that he is saying that maybe what this psychological wounding was, or the issue was that he had, stemmed from an issue that he had with dependence with his mother, or with a mature woman in his life. So a woman who was older than him. I don't know, maybe that's who the Queen of Wands is. The Queen of Wands was older than him. Or it's a mother that he was codependent with since a child. And this is what he had to work on. He's telling me something here, like he was more concerned with being a nice guy to his mother instead of actually looking towards the future to figure out what it was that he wanted for himself. Okay. So even though he was being nice to his mother or to this older woman, it was actually putting his wishes, his desires, his future out of whack, out of balance. His energy out of balance, because it's like since childhood, this mature woman has sort of created some type of codependency with him to manipulate him as a kid. So it's either the mother did this, or this Queen of Wands, who's this ex-girlfriend, was exploiting his childhood wounds so that she could also manipulate him and make him codependent. But he realized like his whole energy was off. Okay? So listen, I wish that I had a better resolution here for you for this reading. I feel like it went left, right, up, down, back and forth, and I'm tired of the sexual references. Let's get a final card here. He's thanking me for my work. Isn't that funny? Oh, hey, Danny. How's it going? I am that I am. Hey, welcome. Whoever this man is, he's thanking me for my work. I think I'm going to close it out here. Okay? I'm going to close out the energy of this message. We have up in the clouds and ascension. So they're saying that bliss, like I am ascending in my spiritual and psychic gifts. I'm going to close out the energy of this reading now. I do not know who the hell I was reading for or what energy I was reading, but I hope that it possibly supported someone and resonated for someone and helped them too. I close it out and I call my energy back to me, brilliant, purified, and cleansed and detached from this reading. So let it be, and so it is, Ashe. I don't know whose man's that was. I don't know if it was mine. I don't know whose man's that was. You all need to let me know in the chat if you want to claim this, because this was a very specific message and a very specific type of reading. Okay. So let me say, if you caught this live about all of this sexual energy, you were very lucky, because I do not read on it. I do not read on stuff like this. Okay. I can't wait to hear about when you all finally get the message from this person and what you're going to say. Okay. I am ready to close this out and get back to my regularly scheduled programming. Okay, y'all. Thank you for joining me at the Temple of the High Priestess. I love, love, love you. Thank you for being here with me. I will see you in the next one. Let me know in the chat, in the comments, and in this poll, if it's still there, if I should go live at 8 p.m. for personal readings. I will see you in the next one. I close out the energy of this reading. Thank you all for joining me. And I call my energy back to me, brilliant, purified, detached, and cleansed. I'll see you in the next one, and y'all be good. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. I'll see you. Bye.